Hey everyone, welcome back to Corporate Decoder, the place where we decode the confusing world of corporate filings. Today, we're diving into a report about a big change at Athene Holdings, sort of like a game of musical chairs, but with CEO titles instead of chairs. Before we start, if you appreciate getting straight insights from corporate documents, make sure you're subscribed. We also have a Discord community linked in the description below to discuss all those filings. In short, the CEO is now the executive chairman and the president is now the CEO. It's all happening this July, so let's dig into the details of what it really means. This document is what's called an 8K filing, which is a report companies have to file with the government when something important happens, like changing who's in charge. In this case, Athene Holding is telling everyone about a shift at the top. Effective July 1, 2025, Grant Cardone, who is currently the president of the company, is becoming the new chief executive officer or CEO. This basically means he'll be the head honcho running the whole show. So what happens to the old CEO, James Bellardi, who was both the chairman and CEO, is becoming the executive chairman. He's also staying on as the chief investment officer. This means he'll still be involved, especially in making investment decisions for the company, but he's handing over the day-to-day management to Mr. Cardone. Think of it like the coach passing the ball to the star player, but still calling the plays. Let's find out more about the new CEO. Grant Cardone isn't exactly new to Athene. He's been the president since April 2022. He's also the CEO and president of Athene USA Corporation. And before that, he held other important positions within the company. Plus, he's a partner at Apollo Global Management, which is like the parent company of Athene. All this experience suggests he's well prepared to take the lead. He's not just some random guy they pulled in off the street. For those who are wondering, the filing confirms there are no weird family connections or hidden deals that could cause problems. Mr. Cardone doesn't have any family relationships with other leaders or any secret financial interests that could cause conflicts. Now let's talk about money. To motivate the new CEO, the company has set a target for his annual bonus at $2,000 for 2025. That's a lot of money, but there's a catch. He only gets it if then he hits certain goals, and it's not paid in cash, it's paid in stock. Shares of Apollo Global Management stock, better known as restricted stock units, which he can't sell right away. The stock vests over 3 years, so he has to stick around and perform well to get the full value. This arrangement is intended to make sure that Mr. Befreier's annual bonus at TWI in cash right away. The stock vests over 3 years, so he has to stick around and perform well to get the full value. This arrangement is intended to make sure that Mr. Cardone's interest is aligned with those of the company. Companies communicate with us via things called press releases. The company issued a press release about these changes, which is included as an exhibit to this report. You can click the link in the description. Here's the press release directly from Athene. They're framing these changes as a smart move for the future. This isn't surprising since that's their job. They praise both Mr. Bellardi and Mr. Cardone, emphasizing their experience and commitment to the company. Now let's take a step back and consider what this leadership shuffle might mean for Athene. On the one hand, it's an endorsement of the current strategy, given that the president is becoming the new CEO. There might be some internal politics driving the scenes, but this is impossible to know and we shouldn't bother with speculation. It could mean a renewed focus on the company's investment strategies, with Bellardi continuing in his role as chief investment officer. However, it also raises some questions. Why now? We don't know. Is it a sign of internal power struggles? Is Bellardi stepping back to focus on investments where he feels he can add more value? Or is it simply a well-planned succession? Those are things that the board of directors know far better than any of us. The document itself doesn't offer much insight into these questions. In conclusion, this leadership transition at Athene Holding is a significant event that could have a noticeable impact on the company's direction. While the company is presenting a unified front, it's important to look beyond the surface and consider the potential motivations and implications of these changes. Alright, that's our breakdown of Athene Holdings' latest filing. What's your take on these changes and what they signal for the company's future? Drop your thoughts in the comments. If this analysis was valuable, hitting that like button really helps, and subscribe for more deep dives. Don't forget to check out the Discord in the description. Thanks for watching, see you next time.